All right. Ready. Nervous? Bullshit. I'm looking forward to what comes next. That's all. We stick to the plan. We cast the spell and contact the father as he asked us to. Once he steps through the portal, I will cast a banishing spell to close it and prevent him from calling back up. I'll leave the rest to your imagination. No, just give it everything you've got. It won't be an easy fight, you can be sure of that. Okay. Father? Father!
Brother Wrath, were you successful?
Yes, Father. We found the room.
Good. Who's with you?
Only the mercenary and I. All the others are dead. At least I think so. I have not seen them.
That is regrettable. Well then, we are stepping through.
We?
Brother Sorrow and I. Ah, and Enderal.
Yes?
I am proud of you.
What is this?
Treason. How I didn't notice. Time must have made me careless. What now, Enderal? What do you intend to do?
Oh, I think you know the answer to that.
I suppose I do. But allow me a question. Why? Can you also not see them anymore? The faces? Do you also feel a sense of estrangement? As if something about you is inherently wrong?
What?
I should have known. You were losing your mind, just as Sister Pride did. That's why you lured me here, isn't it? In your madness, you want to kill me.
Nonsense! You're here to finally pay for what you did. Children, damn it. They were children. Wilma, Detlef, Sarah, Taurus, Letho. And you couldn't care less. We were just material for you. Human material for your fucking experiments.
That is enough. I will kill them, Father.
No, wait. You remember? You remember what was before? No, don't say anything. You do. By the name of the sun, this is fascinating. But I suppose I should have seen it coming. You always were my masterpiece.
Masterpiece?
You are right, Enderal. I did experiment upon children because they are special. And yes, some of you died in my laboratory. But they would have died anyway. Oh, isn't it obvious? Their minds, their spirits, they are fresher, untarnished, faster to adapt. Traits that are indispensable for my work. No, because they were sick. If you remember your past, Enderal, do you also remember that cough you had? Detlef, Wilma, Sarah, Letho, and you. You were all affected by the foulness, a disease transmitted by rats in the Undercity. Children are especially susceptible to it, and it is always lethal.
Lies. Nothing but lies.
Not yet. Believe me or not, it's the truth. However, I didn't intend to heal them, at least not by conventional methods. There is no cure for foulness. Do you remember that first conversation we had, mercenary, where I told you about the Ralata's ultimate goal? Correct. Before I found out about the room of paintings, I conducted a lot of experiments through which I hoped to find a way to achieve it. The dying children were a part of it. My goal was to give them a new artificial vessel to cheat death. Yes, to extract their souls and plant them inside another body. The Pyreans did something similar by binding spirits to objects or places, so I tried to apply the same principle in my experiments. Transfer the soul of the dying child into an artificial body. It never worked, however. The soul always lost its identity upon extraction, degenerated into pure magical energy. Eventually, however, I had a breakthrough. Not only did I manage to extract a child's soul, I was also able to transfer it into a simulacrum. At first, it all seemed perfect, and I was raptured. The children simply fell asleep and awoke inside a new body. Yes, I needed to find out if it existed, and if so, about its relationship to the body. I thought this would get me closer to doing what Dal Galong had done. I was wrong, but I did not know that. I created them. Do not ask for details. It is a complicated process you would not be able to understand without my knowledge. But no, they were not real bodies, nor were they made from them, if that is what you are wondering. You say that as if it were a crime. She knew they were doomed, so she had two choices: dig their graves in the backyard, or give them another shot at life, one which I, on top of that, generously paid her for. No, Yesha Shagun was a good person, better than I ever was. Empathy, empathy. How is it relevant? Ultimately, it's actions that matter and not words or intentions. You see, above all, I am a scientist. It was never my intention to make this world a better place, but neither was it to inflict suffering. The children advanced my research, and I offered them a second chance at life. That is more than all those empathetic people in ARC were willing to give them. Yes, I call it the estrangement. The transferred soul somehow begins to realize that something is wrong, which at first manifests in moments of confusion, and finally in the inability to see faces. Sister Pride, yes. She was one of my last creations before I gave up my endeavor entirely. Most of the children died days or weeks after the transfer, save for 3 exceptions: Brother Sorrow, Sister Pride, and Brother Wrath. Yes, Therel, you heard right. You are my creation, my child. At first I thought your transfer had failed, so I disposed of your flesh. But then, 8 years later, there you stood, in front of the temple, in your right mind, and showing no signs of the estrangement. Sister Pride reappeared too. Both of you had somehow found your ways back to your Creator. I was moved.
All right. Oh, that was a nice story, but I think I've heard enough. Do you see this knife, Father? I'm going to drive it deep into your throat, and into yours too, Brother Sorrow. And I'll enjoy every second of it. The question is, are you still with me?
Remove your mask.
Of course.
Do you recognize him, Thero?
No.
Yes, Thero. Letho. His procedure went a little differently. His original body died at the exact moment I conducted the transfer. I believe that this is the reason for his lack of humanity. But at the same time, his condition seems to protect him from the estrangement. Unlike Sister Pride and yourself, he still shows no symptoms, and I doubt he ever will.
You're alive? That's not possible. That's just not possible.
It's pointless, Therel. He's not the boy you once knew. I'm sorry.
No, that's not true. Please, Ethel, it's me. It's me. Thariel.
What are your orders, Father? Shall I kill them?
Well, I suppose that is their decision to make. I am not the monster you think I am, Thariel. I hope you can finally see that. And
No!
I am ready to... So much wrath, Thariel. You can't outrun your...
No, what have I done? What have I done?
You disappoint me, Thariel. Anger has always been your biggest weakness. Now look at what you've done.
What? But we...
Do you really think 400 years taught me so little? Are we all here?
Yes, Father.
Good. Relaim, the time has come. Liberation awaits us.
And you are certain you want to let them live?
Yes, existence is punishment enough.
They are gone. Gone. It was there when the father opened the gate. I saw it. I don't know. All for nothing. All for nothing. How should I know? Maybe they did. Or maybe the temple devoured them, and we'll never know. How do I feel? Let me think. The Father achieved his goal. I learned that I'm one of his creations, a deceased soul in a body made from artificial flesh. And I killed my brother, who I thought was dead. Letho. I killed Letho. Yes, I do. I know. The children. He didn't give a damn about them. If there hadn't been ones who were dying, he would have just abducted healthy ones. And even as it is, nobody has the right to do what he did. Just look at Etho. The only person I ever loved. He turned him into a living piece of meat. Into a puppet. Sometimes it's better to die than to live. I don't know. Maybe. But I know that he was right about me. All of this. My crusade against him. It wasn't about the children. It wasn't about justice. It was about having something to fill that deep black hole within me. Defeat that nothingness. And that doesn't justify what I've done. You saw who I am. That mercenary woman up in the temple. Horribly, I murdered. Carlian. But that's not even the worst of it. 7 years ago, when I had just joined the Ralаты, an old man saw me as I smuggled documents from within the temple into my hideout. I was stupid enough to wear my robes as I did it. It was so pointless. There was no way he could have known what those documents were. And he probably thought the old warehouse was just another one of the Ralаты stash houses. But I panicked. Thought that he would blow my cover, so I followed him back into his shed. He had a son, younger than I, and a wife. I still dream of that night to this day. All for the greater good, I told myself. All for the death of the father. Repentance. Ironic to hear that from you of all people. You didn't think Carlian deserved a second chance, did you? So why should I? You know, you were right. There is a line beyond which there is no absolution. I crossed it years ago. I did, and I'll keep my word. Here, there's an old chest in my hideout. Everything of worth that I own is in there. You can have it. I'm sorry for everything. Forgive me.
adventurer, aren't you? Have you been to... oh, how do they say it? Melee? You're not from here.
Bene, mas...
Rialta Shara.
Don't fear.
Ralata, move along.
Isn't this nice?
A stranger. What brings you here?
Ralata Shara. Keep walking, Sunchild.
What do you want? You? Well, that certainly comes as a surprise. I thought you died alongside the other mercenaries. What do you want? Ah, do you care so much about my well-being? I'm flattered. Within the next moon's turn, I will become the new father. It's an honor the extent of which you can't even begin to fathom. To be here and to continue his legacy, that is more than I could have ever hoped for. The room of paintings was only one of many answers to a question. We will find a way. You can trust me on that. Did he? Well, I know nothing about that. Forgive me. To be here and to... The room of paintings was only one of many answers to a question. We will find a way. Trust me on that.
Words, O path-abiding people of this holy city. From this day on, there's war. Without a word of warning, the pathless Nevermees attacked our city in an act of infinite cowardice. They have led their warships into our holy waters and landed on our coasts. And it is naught but blood that they are looking for. Blood, war, and misery. But as if breaking the 1,000-year-old peace between the countries of
I've got just what a weary traveler needs.
They just sit on their asses and hope things settle themselves.
Be wary of their words, for they are naught but lies. The Lightborn are there, as they have always been. And with their guidance, the Holy Order shall crush the Nevermees heretics.
Treat yourself.
We all too easy on this count.
I really need that new
Walk blessed. Yes? Oh, you're an outlander, aren't you? The Golden Sickle is the oldest merchants' guild here on Ark. We represent nearly half of this land's trading power, from dates to shadow steel. And, of course, we advocate for path-abiding trade in the name of the Lord. Yes. Contrary to some other so-called businessmen, we respect the holy verses when doing trade. We stand for hard work, path abidingness and love of our craft. Is that so? Oh, I wouldn't be here if that were the case, now would I? Well, that's simple. Whoever wants to be part of our guild has to work towards the benefits of all other Circle merchants. He or she swears to respect our principles and pays a monthly token fee to the guild, depending on the volume of his sales. In return, that merchant benefits from our contacts and is eventually granted the Golden Sickle's badge, which marks him as a merchant of trust. Walk blessed. Well, a bit of everything. Just look for yourself. There's always work. But if the Sickle were to trust every day laborer who came along, we would have already gone bankrupt before the first vassals had even set foot on this land. If you really mean it, then you will have to prove it. It's that simple. Well, just ask around and see if you can lend a hand. And now excuse me, I've got business to attend to. Are you joking? Are you just plain stupid? You haven't helped anyone yet. Don't waste my time. If only that man knew a thing or two of ability.
Ah, you're a day labourer, aren't you? Poor you. I know how much convincing it takes for old Mendelez to give you a proper job. But it's your lucky day. I actually have something. Yesterday, I lost me necklace here, somewhere in the trading post. It's small and silver-coloured, and it's very important to me. I wanted to go looking myself, but I'm lucky if I find time to breathe with all that work we have to do. What do you say? Find that necklace for me, and I'll tell Mendelez what a great addition to the Sickle you'd be. Darling, if I did, I wouldn't need your help finding it, would I? That's a deal. Good luck.
Huh? Yes, you can. Take these papers here to the farmer. Eljas Goodwill. That saves me the cost of a courier. Doesn't matter. Just hurry. He works at Borik's farm on the farmer's coast. Fair skin and orange hair. You can't miss him. Good luck.
War on Nerum. War on Kile. Red madness. The fuck is wrong? War on Nerum.
Move along. Huh?
Madness. What the fuck is wrong with this world?
Hey, I know you. You run errands for the keepers, don't you? Is it true what they said about that Magister? That he killed 30 novices? I just can't believe it. Sorry, no. But thanks. Ask the others.
She-Ra. Oh, you want to impress good old penny pouches, don't you? Hey, there is something you can do for me. Just in front of the trading post, there's an old beggar. He stinks like a bloody vater. and keeps on asking every passerby for money. So he'll be hard to miss. Get rid of him, and I'll tell our quartermaster what a good fit for Sickle you are. Hey, but they lack the firm hand it takes to deal with scum like that. All they do is scold him a little, and the next day he'll be right back on our doorstep. I don't know, best give him a good beating or something like that. You look as if you could do that. Well, good luck with that, especially since the beggar doesn't even exist. I, for my part, will speak out against you when Penny Pouches asked me. If you ask me, the last thing the Sickle needs these days are more ruffians of your kind. If you're so eager to beat up people, then go talk to Ralаты. We don't want you. Now let me get back to work. There's much to do.
Yes? Oh, you're an outlander, aren't you? Yes. Contrary to some others. Is that so? Well, that's depending on the volume of his sales. In return, if you really mean it, then you will well, just ask around. Are you joking? Are you just plain stupid?
Huh?
Hmm? But I wanted to go. What do you say? Find the... Well, is that so? Then maybe you better ask some muckkeep outside for a recommendation.
Huh?
Shove off.
Doesn't matter. Just hurry. He works at Borik's farm on the farmer's coast. Fair skin and orange hair. You can't miss him.
Mm-hmm. She-Ra. Oh, you want to... He stinks like a bloody batter. Hey, but they like... I don't know, best give him a good beating or... Glad to hear that. You have my recommendation, chap. That was a test, and you passed it. Decency's a rare sight these days, and you just proved you have it. Now let me get back to work.
Oi, you're a traveller, aren't you, my sir? Just a few words of friendly advice. Keep... Sorry, no. But thanks. Ask the others. Light fades away at the end of the day. Ta-dum-dum.
Greetings.
Probably thinks she's Vatira.
Hey, Morik, any luck with the vermin?
Don't remind me. The other day, some dimwit traveler came by and told me he'd be able to deal with the rats by stuffing their holes with stones. Nonsense, of course. 3 days later, those bloody beasts were back through new holes.
Surprise, surprise. I hope you didn't pay him.
Well, he was very convincing.
Ugh, you can't be serious.
Blazes! I was desperate. I tried everything. Poisons, traps, even some magical potion from that Chilean merchant in Ark. Nothing works.
Did you just say magical potion?
Aye, some magical Kiranian concoction. They used it to get rid of all kinds of vermin over there, and he brewed it in cooperation with the Order's alchemists.
Did he now?
What do you mean?
Oh, just that I've heard stories. Word has it that he sold Rorik his own piss as a remedy for his headaches. Anyway, we need to do something. I'll talk to the sickle tomorrow. Maybe they can send someone to take care of it.
Well, someone's optimistic. They haven't even answered my request from last year yet.
Well, it doesn't hurt to try, does it? Walk blessed, Morik. I have an errand to run. Help you with something?
Trap, walk blessed. But please, not across.
Ah, excellent. Many thanks, monsieur.
Monsieur.
Hungry for arcane secrets? I have books, scrolls, potions, anything.
Who are you?
Huh? Evening.
Move along.
Huh? Yes, you do. Thanks for helping.
Huh?
Ah, you're a day laborer. But it's your lucky day. I wanted to go looking myself, but I'm lucky. What do you say? Find that necklace for me, and I'll tell Mendelis. Darling, if I did, I wouldn't. That's a deal. Good luck.
Hey! You're an adventurer! Or You're not from here, are you? I heard you talk.
She-Ra.
Yes? Let's see. I haven't heard from Doria yet. Maybe you should ask her. Well, Gunham said you're all right. I suppose that's as much of a compliment as you can get from him. Old Rogash said you're a path-abiding soul, and he's one of the eldest workers here, so congratulations. Well, that's not enough yet. Go see if any others have work for you.
I heard you talk.
Good evening.
My sir?
Stew, roast pork. Anyone?
These are hard times.
Hello.
Show me. Well, I'll be damned. You found it. Where was it? Aha. However it got there. Anyway, thanks a bunch. Nonetheless, will only hear the best from me.
She-Ra.
Evening. Good evening.
And hope things settle themselves. Idiots.
Evening.
Yes? Let's see. Doria said you're honest and not afraid to get your hands dirty. Yeah, that means something. Gunham said you're all right. Old Rogash said you're a... That's an impressive result. You seem to be reliable, and we always have use for reliable people. But still, we can use you. You can start as soon as you want to. Walk blessed. Why, of course. Tomorrow you can move into the guild's house and Mal DeLorean will come to wash your feet. I like you, you know that? You're still so green and honest. That's a rare sight in this trade. If you're after the badge, yes. But you don't seem like the merchant type to me. Well, that's not a problem, however. With the right attitude, maybe you could reach the rank of vassal, or even protector. But that's a long way up. Guard the holy dealings of the sickle, of course. Only a fool would send a caravan through the powder desert without a proper escort, and reliable mercenaries are as rare as a talking Leorin. Well, that's what vassals and protectors are for. But let's not get carried away, shall we? If you're really planning to get hired as a vassal, you'll need to do more than run a few errands. Well, aren't you eager? But it's your lucky day. There is something. But be warned, you'll have to earn your money this time. Well, that'll need a bit of explaining first. As you may already know, a good merchant doesn't depend only on himself, but also on his suppliers. The best skinner's nothing without fur. The best baker's nothing without flour. And that is the problem. Helga Hafner is a farmer who's been producing grain for the sickle for 10 years now. Since 2 moons ago, however, his fields lie fallow. Right, but I need someone who can do it discreetly, which makes you the perfect fit for this task. Hafner doesn't know you, and he must not find out that we sent you. Because we suspect that his fields will stay barren permanently, whatever's causing it. He denies it, but we have to know. And that is your job. Handle it properly, and it won't be to your disadvantage. Kill the contract, of course. A farmer who doesn't deliver is of no worth to us. Well, true words. But that is how the world works, isn't it? You eat or get eaten. That's what I wanted to hear. Do you have a map? Now here, that's where you'll find his farm. And again, stay low.
Greetings.
Work, work, work. Life isn't easy.
Walk blessed.
What? Who are you? You shouldn't be here. This is my property. Oh, by the righteous path. Please, you have to believe me. I will fix this, and then I will sell for half the price. But please, my sir, I beg you, don't tell him the truth. No, that is... yes, in a way I do. This cave here, these pathless spores, it's their fault. But I just don't understand why. I just don't. I'm sorry. I don't really know where to start. This drought, or whatever it is, I know what's causing it. Mushroom spores. They come up from somewhere deep down in this cave here, and they draw life from the soil, the way a vatia sucks blood from a rabbit. But I can't get down there and destroy the mushrooms because this place is swarming with lost ones. So I can do nothing but stand here and see my entire life go to waste. It's like a curse, you know. A divine curse sent by Malthus to punish me for my sins. Oh, of course. By the name of the sun. How could I have overlooked that? If you tear out one mushroom, there'll be another one within an hour. I've heard that clusters can be exterminated by destroying their mother shroom. But as I said, I can't go down there. Not with the lost ones inside. No pennies. No hope. Oh, by Malthus. I just don't know what to do anymore. What? But why would you do that? I see. But be careful. And thanks.
It's pointless. Even if you kill the mother shroom, the spores will stay in Hafner's soil. For the next 10 years, at least. Hopefully longer. Menhir Harius. But that doesn't matter anymore. No one will remember me a few moons from now. Aye, well spotted. So, go ahead. Take me in, beat me up, whatever. Hope you feel good about it. Aye, and I would do it again. Let this fucking son of a Vatir starve to death. And his children, too. That's the good thing about the Golden Sickle, you know. As path-abiding and pious as they pretend to be, in the end they only care about the coin. To what end? I bet you've got it all figured out by now, haven't you? The evil Eterna ruined the pious farmer. What did he tell you, huh? Malphas punishes me for me sins? That stunt has always worked well for him, even back then. Hafner, he pretends to be a stupid farmer, but he isn't. Not at all. Yes, I know him. We both grew up at the farmer's coast, and it's where we'll die. A little earlier than I thought, but still. That's a nice word for it. I take it you know everything has gone to shit around here over the past 2 years, with all these brigands, the animals, and the living dead. Well, guess what? It's us farmers who feel it the most. And even worse, with every caravan that gets robbed, the craftsmen inside the city put less trust in us small men and prefer to buy from Borek with his well-armed, escorted caravans instead. I'm getting there. You see, Borek undoubtedly saw the situation we were in, and in its infinite benevolence, offered us a deal. The 2 most productive farmers can transport their goods through his caravan for a small fee. Elegonus Brewstrong was one of them, and the other one was, or should have been, me. Aye, he did. And I would have never let him down, for fuck's sakes. I would have shared me place in the caravan with him like friends do. Aye, we would have made no fortune that way, but still. It would have been enough for us and our families to survive on. But no, 50-50 wasn't enough for that scum. So what does that son of a Vatir do? He poisons me cattle. That fucking bastard poisons me cattle. That miserable pissbag didn't even bother to deny it. Sorry, Menhir, that's just how the world works. But of course, that's only what he said to me. To everyone else, he was so sorry for what had happened to me. Drastic. Aye, that's one way to put it. For 6 months now, we haven't sold anything. But, you know, that isn't even the worst part. The worst part is to go begging with me children and me woman knowing it, while Hafner lives on like just before. The god responsible for the farmer's coast is made up of a half a dozen simpletons, all of whom Hafner knows far too well for them to believe me. It would have been pointless. Aye. It took me a long time to do this, and it has cost me. But still, it was worth it. Just to see that fucking smile wiped off his face. The spores. I'm no arcanist, but they've taken their toll on me too. And me sight has gotten worse, and I've had these headaches for weeks now. But still, that's a small price to pay for justice. If you're really stupid enough to believe that, go ahead. I don't give a shit. There's only one way to end this. Probably it wasn't, aye. But no point in crying over spilled milk, is there? I've done what I've done. And you've made your judgment. I'm sorry, but that's not gonna happen. You know why? Because I'm tired of this fucking world and its fucking people. And because I'm a coward. I didn't think I was, but I am.
And that's it. You're killing the contract.
I wish it were different, but we don't have a choice. With the way your fields are, you won't be able to deliver anytime soon. I'm sorry.
Oh, Mania, why? We were friends. What am I supposed to tell my family now? Oh, by the seven, you can't do this to me.
All right then. The sickle will find a job for you in the city. It won't make you rich, but it'll be enough to feed your children. I beg your pardon. What? Is this true?
No! Why would you say something like that? I thought you were a good person.
We will investigate this matter. Guard, arrest him. You will hear from us.
As you command. Hafner, come with me.
But that's not fair.
Do I have to force you?
You did well. Truth be told, I always suspected that this fellow had a corpse or two in his closet. They all do. Here's your pay. Come back to the trading post if you're ready for more work.